streams. They can't see you, City Alicia. You're waving at nobody. You are waving at the nobodies. You look like you've had your ass kicked today.
I also didn't really get any sleep yesterday, so that plus 800 tenths equals very tired.
Yeah. On the upside, you know, it's just some RP, and you just gotta remember to keep your French accent.
Oh, that ain't fucking happening.
But then how will we know if your character is talking or not?
I didn't say I wouldn't try, but you said keep. I know I won't keep it.
The front cashier position for American Furniture Warehouse makes $1 less an hour than I do. After 5 years of working somewhere. We talk about this.
Clearly you need to change careers.
I've kind of pigeonholed myself into a place that is, small.
And, to be perfectly honest, I want to kind of stay in public service, or...
Oh no, that's fine, I'm just grumpy.
Or, or a non-profit because of how much in student loans I owe.
Oh, that's fair. 911 dispatcher for Federal Heights.
It's a lot.
I want to be 911 dispatcher for Federal Heights, don't do that.
Do you get a benefit for being a non-profit with your student loans?
So, if your entire organization is considered a non-profit, you technically qualify for part of the public service student loan forgiveness program. So if you work for a government agency, you automatically qualify for the public service student loan forgiveness. So you have to make on-time payments for 10 years. And it's an income-based repayment plan. So right now my payment isn't even covering my interest. So right now it is August. I currently owe $4,000 in interest this year still. So come the end of the year, that $4,000 is going to get tacked on to my student loan. So it's going to go from $122,000 to $126,000. And it's just going to keep going up until...
I thought mine was bad.
Until the 10 years, if I remain in public service and I get forgiven everything.
How many more do you have left?
8. Kill me now. I mean, I like working in public service. I don't mind it. But as you are aware, there are some things I do mind.
Dish canoes?
Well, I'm not gonna say that on stream because we're live and I don't know who's listening.
Well, they don't know if they're a dish canoe. They might be a twat nozzle, you never know.
So, yeah.
It's dicks. She doesn't like dicks.
That's right. I don't like dicks. I prefer vajayjay. That is my preference.
Oh, hold on.
Whatever you vajay say.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna go.
I'm very tired and with little sleep.
Yep, she is a little tired. Oh, somebody's talking to us in chat. Hey, Damtier, how are you?
Hi, Dan.
Who doesn't really? What, vajayjay?
The people who like dick more, or instead, rather, they don't like vajayjay.
Okay, I will say this. You may prefer penis, but I promise you you'll like feminine boobs more than men's.
Well, the JJ is not boobs. That's not the same thing. Up top is a whole different area.
That's true.
Oh, Morgan's at dinner, so I guess she's not joining us. Kind of forgot.
She's more gone, yo.
Dankeschön.
This is my face.
Is that what you're putting out?
Other players, this is my face.
Hi.
Yeah, looks the same.
I didn't have to see your face. It still sounds in your voice.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. Why can't I find the employment opportunities on this page? Some friends like you may have a new website and it's bad. There it is. I can see you, Inertia.
Is Inertia your dog?
Mm-hmm. Trying to get food. He hopes that you can't see him. Oh, I sent her this website already. I think it's
Oh,
her to me.
Jesus.
Everyone's gone. All my friends are dead.
Is that how that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Oof! Excuse me.
Alexia, so sexy.
No.
Say no more, more. Inertia is a ground bat.
But you said Inertia was a dog.
He is, but he looks like fruit bats. He has a fruit bat face without any wings. If he could fly, we would be doomed. He has figured out how to open the baby gate, open the baby locks, and the only thing he couldn't figure out today was we were trying to get him to attack a vole, and he wouldn't attack a vole.
Hello, Twitch. Hi, peoples. Hi. Now Alicia can wave and she leaves. Hello. As everybody will notice, there is a new system under our chat that says ModernAGE. Because we are now using Green Ronin's ModernAGE.
Shiny.
Yeah, it was very shiny. Damn them for making it high gloss. So, just to cover the announcements, let me a second here.
Oh, there's a lot of things in there that weren't there before.
Yeah.
I just pulled my notes out and I was like, oh my.
Well, I put all the stunts in there so you guys didn't have to.
That's what she said?
Look
sort
them up.
through sorts of the book. Yeah. It made my fantasy age game a little easier for folks just to be able to look and see what was there. And also, just a word of warning, you may want to go ahead and look through all the stunts at some point and figure out what your character's favorite stunts will be. That way it just makes it easier for you to, instead of taking 15-20 minutes trying to decide what stunt you might want to use at some point.
My character's favorite is stunting on everybody.
Okay then.
You got it. That's true, she did.
There is a stunt for that.
Oh, you're queue popped. You're gonna have to sit in queue again.
That's a
what?
selection roll.
Are these stunts pipe related?
Where is that tweet?
Why was pipe blocked? Why?
What?
Dan asked if the stunts were pipe related. Were half pipe related.
I don't know.
Dan,
She doesn't like dick. Duh.
Wasn't me though.
Twitch doesn't have a problem with dick.
Are you sure?
I'm
Hey,
fairly
guys.
certain you don't.
So, for anybody watching, if you are not aware, I am doing a stream anniversary giveaway at the end of this month, in 2 weeks to be exact. There's a link to the giveaway. It's 200 gold pieces that you earn in-game, that you earn while watching the channel, 10 gold pieces for every 10 minutes. And the second link is to an image of one of the items that you can get that is currently wrapped in this nice plastic bag, so the oil doesn't get all over everything else in this box.
Oh my god, I can do it. And another thing. Can't think of that guy's name.
So there's that. There's an item I'm not showing you because it's not listed. There's another item I'm not showing you because it's not listed. So there's gonna be a couple things in the box you're not gonna see until you get the box. But there's also 5 sets of dice coming.
Probably not a deck.
It's very likely a dildo. You don't know. it's an RPG dildo.
That's a fake deck.
There's 5 sets of dice. They're all very colorful and pretty. I have shown them before. I don't want to take them out of the. It's inside 3 different bags. I don't want to take them out. There are some modules by Legendary Games. 3 of them. They're all entry-level modules. They're all very fun. They're all designed for new players, or if you have younger nieces or nephews, or God forbid, children yourself. They are designed well for children to play. They're very young person friendly. And a 5th edition player's handbook is going to be in there. And maybe a few other things. I'm not sure what I'm gonna throw in there next. You will also be getting. Stop chewing on that. There will be cat hair in the box. I promise.
So if you're allergic to cats, don't enter.
or let me know and I'll vacuum the fucking thing out first. There will also be dragon foam in the box that I'm going to use as packing. It is foam that you can that's perforated and you can pick it apart and use it to like put your minis and shit in. Inside containers. So there's that. That's all coming to you. There's a lot of dragon foam because that's what I'm gonna use for packing material, and because I have a metric fuck ton of it. Because I get a new sheet every single month. Because RPG Crate seems to think everybody needs a metric shit ton of dragon foam.
Well, it's like beauty. Every beauty box you get has 17 mascaras in it. You really don't need that much mascara. You know it only lasts for 6 months, but nobody throws that shit away.
Maybe they're trying to mask their lack of creativity.
So
That one's fair.
There is all of that cool shit that you could win simply by entering the giveaway for the Streamiversary that will be drawn on the 31st in literally 2 weeks. We'll do it like midway through this game. Or if we're not playing this game because people are at cons and don't show up, then
I told you!
I can't help that.
I know.
I would take you with me.
I know. Wait, you're gonna be at a con too, Alicia?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about a couple weeks ago. No.
No, I know Jamisa's gonna be at Dragon Con, that's fine.
Oh, no.
But, you know, it's... things. Still, I gotta get comfortable. It's hard
Poke
to do.
yourself in the eyes with it. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna guess he's talking about the dragon foam. I think that's what was being mentioned when he typed that.
Well, I thought it was penises.
That's not comfortable.
I broke Chris.
I think he's talking about that butt plug.
Mascara. Oh, I do.
I'm sorry,
do
what?
broke Chris mascara.
Oh! How did I had the more innocent assumption out of everybody? I was so wrong, but at least oh my goodness, okay.
That wasn't mascara, because that was eyeliner. It leaked into my eyeball.
Why do all the Brits, why do people across the pond constantly get modded by the fucking Twitch?
I mean, but okay, this time he actually said dick, so this one made sense. Pipe did not.
that one didn't make sense.
But Otis gets auto-modded for the weirdest goddamn
He
shit.
does.
Oh no, that's true. He does.
Where is he, by the way? I think he's flirting with Wes March's character.
So there is that giveaway for you guys. And the second part of my announcements is for the next looks like 2.5 months, because the U.S. can't handle us. I mean, for the next 2.5 months, our charity is
What
going
do you mean
to
the
be
U.S. can't handle the U.S.? Just because
No.
you lowercase, it doesn't change it.
Anyway,
USA.
Toys for Tots, up until October, end of October, then we'll switch over to whatever other thing we want to do for a charity. And if you would like to donate to the charity, you can scroll down into my panels below and click on the donate here or donate to charity panel. It'll take you on over to Tiltify, where you can donate and purchase things for the players. In this game, particularly the players, actually, I suppose you could purchase things to DM in this one. I just have to get the information up about what you can purchase for ModernAGE. I haven't done that yet because I've been trying to defeat the fucking Baron in goddamn a 21-year-old game. Fuck that Baron! And the Countess for being a backstabbing bitch. For context, check out Monday night when I play the game again. But let's go ahead and tell us who you are and who you're playing, Alicia.
She's totally chewing.
Or she's signing, I'm not sure at this point.
I was actually starting to sign, and then I realized I couldn't remember all the words I needed, so I'm paused. Hello, I'm Energy 9. I play Cauliflower in our Legends of the West game, who is just a humble woman looking for work and was locked into employment with the wonderful Matt, or Matilda, depending on the time of day.
Or what week it is, because Matilda has been Matt for several weeks.
That's true.
I can't Matilda, except
Also-
we're in a river.
Also, Toad's not bopping uglies.
That is true.
Chris.
I am playing Preacher, the preacher who has had somewhat of a crisis of faith.
Emily.
I am Matilda, also known as Matt, who is a doctor and is a woman pretending to be a man. Collie knows. Nobody else knows except for maybe a child. But maybe he's probably dead, so it's cool.
Wow! Really?
Okay.
He got eaten by a werewolf. It's fine.
Stolen by a werewolf. Have you never seen or read Dances with Wolves? That doesn't mean he's dead.
It's been a long time. I think it was in 6th grade the last time I watched Dance with Wolves. We had to watch it in class. Which is weird.
And Jamisa.
I am playing Journey, a Native American fur trader / hunter.
Hello, Trapper.
I think I'm the
And I'm-
simplest one in the group.
Yep.
I have
and
no
I'm the
issues.
DM enjoying lemon brownies with strawberries on it.
Oh, dude, I hate you so much right now.
Aren't lemon brownies called blondies? Is that something else?
No, I don't think
Something
so.
else.
I don't.
So how do you get lemon brownies? And where do I get some from?
Well, you work for CDPH, and you wait for the one of the girls in the IT department to have strawberries that are starting to go bad, and make strawberry jam out of them and put them on the brownies that she brings in.
Otis and Trapper. Hello.
And then when she brings them in, you grab a handful and bring them home with you.
Well played. I would have
Right.
done the same thing. Jesus.
Trappers should try to get modded. No, trappers should not try to get auto-modded. Don't corrupt the youths.
So who would like to recap the last session that we didn't convert characters?
Oh, I was gonna say we built characters.
Where's my notes?
Ran into a British dude. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I tumbled into a British dude.
Oh, you got realized something.
Oh, will you tumble for him? Huh?
Well, remember, because I had that, like, nat 1 on the following.
It's a song.
What?
I'll tumble for you.
I've literally never heard of that before this moment.
Me either.
It's 1980s.
Okay.
That doesn't explain why I haven't heard it, honestly.
I think Emily knows what I'm talking about.
I've heard. I don't know that I would be able to tell you what it sounds like.
Nope.
But anyway, so he met a British dude. He calls France the continent. He came up to the house and investigated, along with some other people. They went to try and track the werewolf. Oh yeah, that's right. So it was him and the sheriff. The sheriff went to go track the werewolf, so the sheriff might be dead. We don't know.
Well, he never came back, so probably.
Well, it was gonna take a couple days in the first place, so we honestly have no idea.
He's probably dead.
What is with all you pessimistic people? My goodness. Kids, we're good, kids dead. Oh, sheriff's probably dead. Wow.
It's in my best interest if the kid is dead. To be fair.
This is true.
Wow. I don't want the kid dead, but if it benefits me.
Well, I
You're
didn't
a
say that
terrible
first part
person.
either.
What happened to lives first, or wherever the stupid code goes? I don't know. I'm the doctor.
No, it's do no harm. Technically, Matt didn't do any harm.
Right. She didn't do the harm, so it doesn't count.
First,
still-
no harm. Doesn't say a second. Save the shithead.
So you're not you're not a bad doctor, but you're still a terrible person.
I will accept that.
Okay, but anyway, so the investigating happened. The British dude stayed, and then he left, and then we were coming back to town, and preacher was still healing in the wagon or something. Yeah, we were like headed out.
Yeah, the only thing I have is like my notes aren't very good for that day. Yeah, I have shit notes. Besides Rice Black. I don't know who that is, but his name is in my notes.
That's the British dude.
Is it? Okay. There's his name. I apparently was having problems with my notes that time.
Collie did not
Okay.
find love. If Reese
Yes.
caught feelings, that's his problem.
Yeah, it's the love interest is called Broccoli. Brock Ali. Alright, so you guys waited until, I think you guys said you were going to wait the 2 weeks at the house for everybody to heal up.
Yeah.
Yes.
We boarded out the house with planks, and we waited with
And you
Anton and
waited.
Thomas.
While you were waiting, Brock Ali. Yes. Yes, that's Cauliflower's love interest.
No, it's not. Collie does not have one.
I'm sorry, I'm just really amused by that. Also, I posted a YouTube link for anybody that wants to know that song that I was just talking about.
Nope.
Am I going to be rickrolled?
No, it's Culture Club.
Oh no, it's Culture Club!
I've heard of Culture Club. Just not familiar with
I
that
would
song.
hope so.
It's the song is in Billy Madison. So I mean,
Oh, that would explain why I haven't heard it.
Exactly. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
You know Boy George. You know Culture Club.
Yeah.
I know Culture Club, yes.
Just don't know Billy Madison.
It's in they play him in the New Wave room in Milk during Goth Night. I live in the New Wave room.
Adam Sandler's movie.
I know what it is. I haven't seen it.
Purposely.
What
Yeah,
is
I
wrong
purposely
with you?
haven't
What?
seen it.
What?
I haven't seen most Adam Sandler movies.
While you're
That's all I
waiting
just-
in the house, it collapses. Everyone dies. We done.
Okay.
Wow.
That's fair.
Rocks fall.
No, the house collapses. Everyone dies.
All the things I said, that's what you're mad about?
We done.
You got weird boundaries.
Anyway, while you guys were waiting in the house, I think you said that you were going
Chris,
to...
you asshole. Cauliflower isn't a bad vegetable.
It's a terrible vegetable.
No, it's not. You're terrible. You're already a terrible person. We established that. You accepted it.
We're not gonna get shit done tonight, are we?
Now that Chris keeps dissing my vegetable, yo.
We can't help it, you're white broccoli.
I don't even know how to take that. It's rude. It's very rude.
Cauliflower just thinks it's all entitled because it's not green.
It's not
Tastes like dirt.
entitled. You taste like dirt.
Wait. How does Matt know what cauliflower tastes like if they're not a thing?
Y'all walked right into that.
She did. You started it. Chris started it and it said nothing like a coward.
I'm going back to the 80s tap dancers.
Like a fucking coward.
This is my childhood. It's fine.
I'm sorry, you were attempting to advance the story.
I mean, I'm good with whatever this is.
I'm a City Culture Club. I do the white girl dance. I'm in a chair.
This is the dance of your people.
Basically.
Jenna Marbles has
Stereotype
a
confirmed.
Jenna Marbles has a whole skit about the white girl dance.
Or you could do the Commander Shepard dance.
Isn't that the Commander Shepard?
Yeah, this is basically it.
Which is just as bad.
Yeah. Anyway, while you guys were in the house, I'm sure you probably would have looted it. Like, thieves.
Well, we would have gotten ammo,
Yep.
food,
So,
blankets.
he did have a revolver. So you find about...
Do we, though? Wasn't there some discussion about, no, we don't find that revolver? Because by the
no,
time we got to it, it's already gone.
Yeah, because Tallulah took it.
Right, but we don't know that, do we?
You don't know she took... You don't know she took the revolver. I mean, I think she's
Are we
probably wearing
reneging
it on
that
her.
she took the revolver?
She took the revolver.
Okay.
But there's still ammo in the house. So you
Yeah,
find
yeah.
about 45 rounds of revolver ammo. So whomever has a revolver might want to make note of that. Riss.
Yeah. Somebody that's not me.
Somebody who has a revolver. Actually, take it back. Ellie doesn't know what it is. She's just bad. Oh, well, actually, she's not terrible at it in this system.
So you find about 45 rounds of revolver ammo. He has his surface saber. He had that above the fireplace, so there is a saber if anybody wants it.
Really? How does that work?
It's a sword.
But would it do more damage than a hatchet?
Let's find out, shall we? Where is the sheet?
wonder if
It'll do, oh, that's a good question.
Because it's still melee, so I was wondering if it would even do, or is it just do the same thing?
Saber.
It does this,
Cavalry based, is it not?
yeah, it's gonna be a heavy blade, so it does 2d6, which is the same thing as the axe.
Okay, well, I will leave it then.
I was trying to determine whether it was going to be a heavy or light blade, but sabers back then they weren't just for show, they were functional. So
Okay.
it would be a heavy blade. Because when your fucking single round musket ran out of ammo, you had to fire, do something. So there is that. You find about $25 stashed away under the mattress.
Yeah, you keep that.
I'll just be taking this. What money?
Stuffs it into her bra. Beep, 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 beep.
You mean binding? I don't think they had bras at this point.
No, they didn't. No, they had corsets.
Yeah, they had corsets.
Kali is not wearing a corset.
It would have been
Stuffs it between her boobs.
Kali has it. Alright, she has a bag.
Stuffs it somewhere.
They have like banjo tops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Stream Elements, just fucking blow the chat away with all your shit.
Oh.
It's just going crazy. Like, here's all the time shit now, yay! All right.
Yes, we take the things. There's money in places. What's up?
Yep.
What else?
There's some extra blankets that you can take. There is some clothing. I don't think anybody can wear the what the fuck's his name's clothing, because he was kind of a portly dude.
Oh, the racist old man?
Yeah. And there is his wife's clothing though. She wasn't too portly. She was like average sized.
Yoink.
Any nice long johns? Yeah, but they're gonna be too big. Well, yeah, they're too big. There's some children's clothing. Nope, nobody's gonna take that. Cool.
Well, if the kids come back. I don't know what you're doing with them.
You don't want to know what's happening to them.
Apparently, I'm the only one who cares.
Yes, this is true.
They're all terrible people.
Well, in all honesty, I didn't make it. I kind of made the family so you didn't give a fuck about them.
The girl didn't do anything.
True.
No, she can live.
Yeah, she was fine. I was actually trying to save her. I didn't care about the boy.
They're all terrible people.
So you guys loot the house. Anybody taking the saber just out of curiosity?
If nobody else, oh, go ahead.
No, I was saying I am not.
I was gonna say if nobody else is, Kali will carry it with the mindset that she is carrying it for Matt.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. I mean, I should
All right,
probably know how to use
it is
anyway.
very obviously a Confederate saber. Just an FYI.
Mm.
Do you want to give it to me?
Yep, I sure do.
I sure do. I take you the saber. There we go.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, he was an officer and he had it commissioned specifically to show his pride.
Could always be spoils of war.
Do you have specs for that by chance?
I do.
Heavy blade.
It's a heavy blade. So it's going to fall under your fight. Yeah, it'll fall under your fighting skill.
Okay, so one.
Yep. It requires a minimum strength of 1. So if you do not have that, you take a -2.
Nope, that's good.
And it does 2d6 damage.
Bless you?
Tanya, is there anything in the house that could be that may have some sort of trade-in value or anything to that effect? Maybe some fine silver, considering they were somewhat well-to-do, that could possibly be melted down for ammunition. Silver.
Silver in particular?
Yes.
Let's see here. If you would...
I mean, if I would have the wherewithal to even think to get silver in particular. But just anything, that could be taken out and stolen. And sold.
That was fucking loud. I gotta remember to shut that shit off. Remind me to turn off the sound and VC.
Right?
Actually, let me do it right now, because that shit's loud. Preferences. Really? Why is there no preferences? Oh, mute alerts when in call. Bam! Fuck that shit.
Sorry, quick question. Were the stunts all in their appropriate, or were they all in their specific section, or was there a long list of them somewhere in the book?
If you look in the handouts, there's a whole stunts folder.
Oh, sorry. All right, thank you.
I just copied all the tables down. They do have a specific group that they fall into.
Yeah, thanks for that.
So I believe there are investigation stunts. Let me bring that up.
There are, which is what I'm looking for.
So, as far as the silver goes, Chris, if you have it, that would probably fall under the occult. So if you have occultism as a focus, you can make an occultism check. If you do not, it's just a straight intelligence check.
I do not have an occult thing. I have theology. But or religion.
I'll go ahead and allow the theology to work into that, because in a lot of Christian mythology, there has been talk of, demons and werewolves and lycanthropy and shit like that.
So for that, I click on the button for focus, right?
Yep. So you click on the little focus check mark and then roll the intelligence check. It'll add a 2 to it. Okay. A 16. And stunts.
Alright, so it's the... Which one did we say is the stunt number?
The last dice is going to be your stunt number, so you have 5 stunt points.
Alright, so I am going to go to...
Well, that's just to know if you were going to look for silver. So
Yes.
with a 16, yeah, you're like, oh yeah, I've heard silver might help us out with these weird, creepy things that we faced a couple days or 5 ago.
Also, thank you for the hosting month.
Okay. If I were to...
It was hosted us.
Oh, I missed that.
Would it be the
That's why I got it.
investigation stunt?
Would it what now?
If I use the lucky break investigation stunt, it doesn't. It's kind of written fuckeredly.
The test results leads fortuitously to putting 2 and 2 together later. Treat one irrelevant focus as a tangible one, and then next... Nah, because you succeeded. I would say that lucky break would fall under if you failed, and then you're like, oh shit, later on.
Okay.
But go ahead and, because you now have the wherewithal to look for silver. So,
You tell anybody about this?
Does he? Yeah, that's a good question.
Yes. As we're kind of gathering our supplies and kind of making a verbal checklist, Preacher most definitely will mention any small things we can possibly use for bartering, and any silver we can find in the house.
Alright.
I would help
So-
him look.
Okay, so whoever is helping him look for silver, it's going to be a perception check, but if you have the focus searching, you can do a focused perception check.
Okay. What am I actually clicking?
On
Searching
your
or
sheet-
seeing?
Searching.
Okay, never mind then.
Because let me double check. You might be able to go with seeing, but let me double check to see what the difference is between the two.
Sure.
Searching, finding things that are hidden or obscure, such as a secret compartment. Seeing, using your visual senses. Searching or seeing, I'll go with.
Okay. All right. I will use that focus then, which I forgot what that does, but I will do it.
It gives you a +2.
Okay, cool. Nice. So that's actually an 18.
Did you click the checkbox?
Oh, I did not click the checkbox. I forgot to.
That's fine. That's fine. Just whenever you do that, make sure you click checkbox. It'll automatically add that +2 in, so you're not like, oh, you only got a 12. You really get a 14 or.
Got it. Didn't realize that. Thank you. Also, hello, Calamity.
Journey's like, what are we looking for?
Yeah.
And Kali also stunted with that.
Yeah. Kali did stunt with that.
What do I see with my French eyes?
What do my French eyes see?
What do my French eyes see?
Is there anything? General exploration stunts. Let's see here. No. Okay. Actually, you could do a stunt. General exploration. You could do speed demon.
So I just gather it all up really quickly?
Yeah, it takes you half the time of searching the house that it takes everybody else.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, no, that's perfect. I get to go through everything before everybody else? Perfect.
Alright. So, while everybody is looking around in areas that you would expect a wealthy-ish family to keep their, their nice dining silverware, you're like, not finding it. Journey, in fact, is like walking around the table wondering where the silverware is. And Conley just fucking is like, you know what? This racist son of a bitch, they're not keeping their good silver any goddamn where near people are gonna get to it. So she's like in the kitchen, under floorboards, ripping shit up, going, there it is, motherfuckers!
Makes sense.
Suck it, racism! I got the silverware.
I know where these stingy people are keeping their shit, because just like the plantation owners that she was undercover working for, she knows where they keep the good shit. They hide that shit. And if you're out in an area where you don't have the fancy house, the big plantation mansion, you're just in a little farmhouse, they hiding it wherever they can. And she saw, like, a floorboard that didn't have any fucking nails in it. And it's like, that's where that shit is!
So does that mean she nailed it?
What happened to being so tired?
I am tired, but puns revitalize me. Also, Chris, are you just saying stuff, or is that true?
That is true.
Are you
I'm
serious?
just
Chris has the
How did
weirdest
you
information
know
in his
this?
brain.
I need to know. Never.
No, we
I'll
don't
ask
need to know
you
how he
later.
knows this.
Tell me later.
Link in chat.
Thank
His head
you.
meat is a wealth of information.
Wait, his what?
Head meat.
That is not what I heard. Okay. What I heard wasn't necessarily worse,
Now,
but it was just different.
the question is, does Kali tell anybody she found the silverware, or is she just stuffing it in her pantaloons?
Just clank, clank, clank. Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Walk around.
And to be fair,
Noise.
Kali has like a satchel. She has like a bag.
I
She
know.
knows she can like bundle it up and muffle the noise.
It's just funnier thinking about like this little ding, 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 ding sound as she's walking.
Well, I guess how much silverware is there?
It's a full set.
Okay.
Like I'm talking like 6 to 8 places, full set. Shrimp, like salad fork, regular fork, soup spoon, regular spoon, sorbet spoon, fucking some platters, the little shrimp fork that you're never gonna fucking have in Colorado.
Chicken dish.
Every damn thing.
We still fucking have shrimp.
A silver gravy bowl, you know.
If okay, you said preacher explained, that the silver would possibly help the werewolves.
Yep.
Then no, Cully would, sort of like, she sort of after she pocketed like maybe 3 of them, like a spoon, a fork, and a knife. She then, let everybody, then tell everybody, oh yeah, here it is. And she will wrap them up so they don't make noise. What? I want one good set of silverware. That's all I want. That and to know everybody's business. But, that's neither here nor there.
Okay.
Preacher, I have found you some silverware.
The hell was that?
It is my French. Oh! I'm tired. What's your excuse?
Okay, so I will make note of that discovery, and
but Collie would have covered up the place where she actually found it, though, before she informed everybody.
And we'll then go to the kitchen, look for a nice thick cast iron fry pan.
Yep, they got one of them.
I will take that with me.
Okay.
Now we have 2 fry pans.
Yeah, I think one's gonna get used to melt silver, though.
Oh.
Pretty sure that's what's happening.
Actually, I didn't even think about that. Good. What other, cooking utensils do they have in the kitchen?
They have a full assortment.
So I would just grab
They got a stew pot. They got a whole cast iron stove.
No, we can't take a whole stove with us. But I would take, a pot. A big enough pot to make, a good thing of soup. No! You dork. I have to feed you guys. I've made it my job of feeding you. The soup, and then, couple of utensils, scooping.
Okay. Alright. They've also got some food stores. They got some bags of flour and cornmeal, some lard.
I would like a cleaver.
What?
A cleaver?
Yeah. There's a cleaver and some knives.
As a side note,
There's a boning knife.
Ooh.
It's a boning knife.
Yeah, perps.
Sorry, Chris, I can't hear you over the
Chris,
sound
what?
of the euphemisms. What were you saying?
As a side note, I actually have one of those Frontier cast iron stoves down in my kitchen.
Ooh.
Functional.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, they last forever. As long as you don't let them rust, they are gonna last for fucking ever.
Okay. Is there sewing supplies?
Yeah. You rifle through their wife's belongings, and there are sewing supplies. There is, whatever the equivalent is of knitting back then.
Knitting.
Fucking no.
Red needle?
I
Red
don't know.
needle's been around for a
There's
while.
sewing, and then there's still knitting and all that stuff.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
she's
looking for
she got-
thread and needles for
She's
impromptu stitches.
She's got thread and needle for mending clothing. She's also got She's got some bolts of fabric,
Take those two.
which she probably used to make some clothing for the kids.
That's not how you spell that word at all. That's not how you spell either of those words.
She had, we'll say she has one bolt that has like 6 yards of linen.
Okay.
How does a boning knife work? Hardly.
My God.
You're welcome. I feel like you were trying to go for a dirty joke, but it just sounds like you want to kill people, Chris.
Let me see. Anything. Collie took all the lady clothes.
I mean, I took some of them. If you wanted some, that's fine.
I don't fit in the man clothes.
Why
well, how
exactly
am I gonna
would Matt want the lady clothes?
Yeah, like how am I gonna get the lady clothes?
Okay, sorry, Collie does take all the lady clothes. She probably actually tries to see if there's like a bag that they already had there, and also add that to
Yeah.
her load. Yeah.
They have some like luggage.
Yeah, she's taking the luggage.
They're like a steamer chest, we'll say.
I mean, Collie probably can't carry a steamer chest, but
I'll help.
okay, there we go.
I
Yes,
assume
get
you-
the other woman to help you carry it.
What other woman?
Yeah. We got it.
Oh
it's fine.
no, we all know.
They two of us.
Well, I mean, everybody out of character knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys get that down into the wagon that you were. Yeah, Dantier, I'm the sexist. Not World of Darkness, it's me.
I'm trying to think if there's anything. I don't know that I would use anything else that I can think of because we got cooking taken care of. We got clothes and whatever else Collie found.
Okay.
I have medical things. Also cooking utensils because just because I'm gonna chop your foot off with this bone cleaver does not mean that we can't cook with it.
Well,
Alcohol! Did Chris take it all?
Oh,
I think we
that's
searched for all the
insane.
alcohol at the beginning.
I drank a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, I already did.
All that's probably left is like that terrible cooking sherry or something.
They didn't have cooking sherry back then. Not just kidding. We just drank that shit. Okay, so before you guys leave, do you want to ransack the house one more time for anything you might have missed?
Collie?
Yes, because you're asking.
Really asking for
What?
I know.
Yes, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you over that sneeze.
Sorry, I'm dying. Our state's on
Don't
fire.
die.
It makes me
It's
sneeze.
still
thought
a
you
little
were in
on fire.
Colorado.
Suck it up. And then die of
I am in
smoke
Colorado.
inhalation.
Colorado is on fire. I cannot see the
Alright, so
mountains over
anybody
smoke.
who wants to ransack, specifically, it's got to be a searching check.
Sure,
Under
So no
perception.
focus. No problem.
I
So-
can do that.
Searching check? Question?
Searching, it's a perception check, but if you have searching focus, you can use that focus to add the +2.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys. Okay.
I mean, you rolled 2 ones. What do you want?
So,
Yeah.
question. The box that's directly next to the word, like perception in the box, are we supposed to have one of those checked or no?
If you have an applicable focus.
No, not the focus box.
Oh, sorry.
It's a box next to, like,
Oh, I see what you
perception, There's a
mean.
little box
Primary
for primary
skill.
skill.
Yeah, that doesn't matter in this particular system.
Oh,
Ah,
cool.
You are looking at the Fantasy Age sheet because they didn't have a Modern Age sheet yet.
Cool.
And the Fantasy
I
Age
just wanted to
was
make
the
sure.
was the closest one I could pick because Dragon Age has a magic skill, a magic ability, whereas Fantasy and Modern do not.
Got
So
it.
Modern Age and Fantasy Age had the same abilities.
Hey, I got a thing.
Yay! Journey's the only one that beat the target number. Let's see, did Journey get any, Journey did not get any stunt points.
Nope.
But
Colin
Yeah,
did.
focus searching?
Mhm.
Okay.
I do. I have searching and I have brawling and bows.
yep. Okay. So, everybody is rifling through the family's belongings, hoping that they can find anything else that might be of use to them in later days to come. Nobody really finds anything important other than a couple of you find some extra sewing needles, a couple extra bucks here and there. Journey, however, is looking through the parents' bedroom and happens to step just right on a floorboard. And realizes what kind of boots is Journey wearing? Are they hard sole or soft sole?
I'm assuming they would be hard soled because that's practical.
Okay, so as you step, the heel of your boot hits the floorboard, and you hear a hollow sound. You kneel down and tap on this floorboard, and you can hear the hollow sound again underneath. There's nothing solid there. You have a knife or just a hatchet?
I have a hatchet.
Okay. You pull out your hatchet and work the blade into where the two floorboards meet each other, and pry up the end of this floorboard because it's a very snug-fitting floorboard. And inside, you find about a fist-sized leather bag. Inside this bag, you find maybe like a finger bone end sized gold nugget.
Holy shit. How big is the bag that I found it in? Is it like one of those little...
I said it's a fist-sized leather bag.
Okay.
So it's about the size of those generic dice bags that come with, like,
Gotcha.
dice.
Is there anyone
That's the
in
Crown Royal bag.
No,
What?
like this.
I
This
was
bag.
making a joke. It's a joke. You got it. You got it. Okay.
I knew what you meant by the Crown Royal bag, but that's too big.
Unless you are Andre the Giant-sized fist.
Right. Anybody in the room with me?
It's a good question. Everybody roll a D2.
Because I would
And if
just
you
try to
roll-
pocket
If
it
you
later.
actually roll a D2. And then you also roll a D2, Jamisa.
Huh? How do I roll a D2? I'm sorry.
Just slash R D2, space D2. Preacher and Collie happen to be in the same room with you.
Of all people I need to have in there is cauliflower.
What you got there, sir? Sorry. Oh, what have you found there, Johnny?
So, seeing that it's them two in there, I won't try to just pocket it. I will show it to them.
Ah,
Well, apparently they have more wealth than we assumed at first.
I wonder if this came off of their property somewhere.
I have no idea. I have no idea. Perhaps their property, perhaps they explored first and settled here.
Is there anything in that hidden cubby like put a key to a what the hell is that called? A mining claim?
There is nothing else in the cubby that Journey discovered.
And nothing in the bag. Just the golden nugget.
Yep.
Cool.
So we have no way of knowing where that gold came from.
No.
I will pocket it, I guess.
Kali,
Hmm.
since you are asking that question, make an intelligence check, and if you have a focus in history, you can use your focus in history.
I don't think I took history. I did not take history. Okay.
Alright, so just make a straight intelligence check.
Oh,
Hey,
come
nine.
on!
A
1, 2,
9.
3.
Well, you know. Well, you know. So that doesn't mean you don't learn anything or don't realize anything. That just means that you're not gonna get the answer you want. However, you, as somebody who spied in the South during the Civil War, know that the Confederacy had a stockpile of gold. It was usually in brick form, but that is something you know. There is rumor that some Confederate gold had gone missing towards the end of the war.
Interesting.
Man, your French accent this week is just not on point.
No, it is not. I warned you to not be.
You just turned Russian.
No, my Russian's way worse.
Well, something.
It was good Russian.
Something not French.
No, it was definitely not good Russian.
All the Russians
I might give you
from
Bulgarian,
Kazakhstan,
not Russian. Alright. She does not share that tidbit, though. She remembers.
Okay.
She does not share it.
That's fine.
Okay.
No, go. If you guys don't mind, I think I will hold on to this for now.
Oh, of course. I will, of course, remember.
Otis.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay. So after making one last ransacking round of the house, you head out and kind of all pile into the wagon. It's not a, I mean it's a decent sized wagon. It's a good 6 foot bed in this wagon, and you got Thomas and Anton with you. Over the course of 2 weeks' time, their catatonic state begins to reverse itself, and while they're still not willing to talk about the events of that night, they are not completely stupefied anymore. They're still pretty quiet as far as, talking goes, but they do now and can now hold a conversation. And they don't seem to give a flying rip that you're ransacking the house because they know the owners are now dead. And as a matter of fact, they've been helping you.
Yep. That is how I like my pawns. Flexible and docile. Morally flexible being the point.
All right. So you guys leave the Dawson property and forge the creek on your way out.
Thank you, Jesus.
You are so welcome. And make your way back to town. I am assuming you are going back to Sweet Meadow.
Sure. No reason not to.
Alright?
Why? Yeah, okay, sure.
Because it's the only town you know of and you haven't seen a map yet.
Yeah, I thought about that.
So you make your way back to Sweet Meadow. Your going's a little slower. Well, yeah, the going's the wagon has a little more weight in it than it did the first time when you came in, because then you're just hauling supplies. Now you're hauling 6 people and supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm assuming you guys took some foodstuffs. Like
Yeah.
some bags of
Yeah.
flour and whatnot, lard
Yeah,
and all that shit. They had some sides of dried and cured meat and
Should have taken
No
a damn
point.
chicken.
I thought about mentioning that, and then I got distracted by the prospect of taking the racist silverware.
Can we
I
flash
ain't,
back
like-
to killing all the rest of
Not
the
even
chickens?
kidding. I was thinking about that before.
But no, why would you kill the chicken when you could have the egg?
No, not kill the chicken. That's not what you were doing.
What? We're gonna carry a live chicken with us?
why not?
Where are
Carry
we
a
gonna put
couple.
it in?
The cage.
We have. Is there a cage?
I mean, there's a chicken coop. You could easily make a cage out of some little things they sit in.
Okay, so can we flash back to during this 2
Oh,
weeks?
Jay.
We make a cage and capture the chickens so we can take them with us.
Sure. How many chickens do you want to take with you?
Not the rooster.
Not the rooster.
No, we don't need the rooster.
Two chickens.
2 chickens. All right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Otis. We can't say all the babies.
Wait, do they
No,
just
save
have
the babies.
Are the horses just there?
Yeah, they have horses there. Why would they not?
There should be horses. The foal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you know that there was the 2 horses that drew the cart to and from town. There was the mare that had the foal. And then there's the foal. Some chickens, and I can't remember if I mentioned any other animals. Oh, they had some cattle too.
I feel like that's something else. Hold on. I might have a.
Well,
They might have had some goats or sheeps. I can't remember.
I love goats.
What would the skill be for riding a horse?
Riding.
Same for riding a man.
It's under dexterity. It's called riding.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was one actually called that. All right, fair enough.
And it literally says directing a mount, such as a horse or pony.
That's totally fair. I don't have that focus though, so we'll leave it there. I will be in the wagon. But I think, because we're not planning to come back, so any animals that we don't take with us, I would say, go ahead and set free so they're not just sitting.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
Yeah.
The animals need to live. Who cares about the kids?
You wanted to try to...
Yeah, save the animals! Fuck the children!
What is this, PETA?
Come on.
No.
I will tell
Nice
you
for
any
them.
day I care more about my animals than my people.
Mm-hmm.
I stand by what I said.
I hate to tell you guys this, but if any of you visited me and my apartment caught fire, and you were passed out, cats first.
No, I would
Just
not
an
even
FYI.
blame you.
I have a PETA soapbox, so I will just leave that alone.
I'm not allowed to like PETA. I'm a reptile owner.
it goes cats, electronics, food.
Then people.
Eventually, it gets down to and a potential house guest.
Because if you have 2 feet, if you have 2 feet, you better figure out your own damn way out.
The animals have 4!
Yeah, but they don't actually. Sometimes they don't. Like, they go hide. Like, cats go hide instead of running out of the door. That's the problem with your animals.
Electronic cats. So yeah, you guys get a couple chickens
I know she would stop.
And- and make sure that any animals that you couldn't, tote with you and blah blah, you open the gate for like the cattle to roam free and be free, cows, and they don't fucking go anywhere.
I have a picture. Hold on.
Of cows?
Yes, because my way to Yampa, my way back from Yampa, I had to sit and wait for the fucking cows to get out of the goddamn road in the middle of the mountains.
Goddamn cows. Fuck
They
them.
were in my way.
That happens in Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Not in Atlanta.
No, not in Atlanta. Out where my mom
You
lives.
could have drove around them.
By the time I took the picture, they had moved. But yes, because it was like sitting there annoyed that there was cows, and then I was like, oh, I should take a picture of the cows. And then they're like, oh, well, fuck you. But,
No, out where my mom lives, they have like cattle and all that crap. They have turkeys. They just wander.
So you guys make it back to town, and I don't have the map of town for you guys on this new game right now, but it's not a very big town. I hope you guys memorized it.
that's okay. I just pulled it up on the other thing.
Where's your first stop in town?
The inn to get rooms.
Alright, you make your way to Wagner's. And let me grab my sore. Let me grab my notes. Where is my book with all my notes? Where is my notes?
Yay, I have a map.
Where is my notes?
I also took pictures for you, Tanya, because I was like, Tanya would want to know what like an 1800s cemetery would look like.
Ooh.
I live next to one.
You would, wouldn't you?
Well, there's a lot down here too, 'cause Atlanta.
Yeah, it's because
Unfortunately, all the ones down here have little Confederate flags everywhere.
This is true. But you can't help that. I mean, that was the
Yes,
time.
you can.
That
Yes,
was
you can.
history. You can't just
Doesn't matter.
deny it.
Yeah, no, you're right. You shouldn't deny it. But
that sounds from
it's
1880.
it's the flag of a traitor.
It's not, but it's not a traitor to everybody. That's the problem.
The South broke away from the
there you go,
United
that's that
States
picture.
to make the Confederate States. So they are traitors.
I understand. I'm just saying, half the state of Georgia would disagree that they were traitors.
Shut up, Dan. Just because all your
because-
people have been there forever and they're all just rotting in the ground. Because the plague. You only make the joke because I can still get the plague because I live in Colorado, so it's fine. The plague is a real problem. Says the woman with consumption. Listen here. Oh my god.
That block at least makes it.
It's in the middle of a word.
It is, but I will still at least say I can see the logic with that one. Type, still no.
Oh, that's so good.
Some consumption, what's your function?
Alright. Anyway,
It's just backwards.
you guys make your way back to town and make your way to Wagner's. And, per usual, there is the old man sitting in his normal spot, drinking the day away. And Otto is behind the bar, and he recognizes, Preacher and Journey.
Sure.
And as you're walking in, there is one other person, like standing at the bar, right foot up on the little footrail thing, leaning on the bar. Youngish gentleman, probably in his late 20s, early 30s, blonde hair, kind of a scraggly, looks like it's difficult to grow in beard. And he looks familiar to at least one of you. Matt, you recognize the profile of this individual as Captain William Bailey.
Stop it. Swap it. Okay. Do I like this person?
Yeah, he was your commanding officer.
Okay. So I guess I go up to him. Oh, that says caption. Sorry, give me that. I think someone fucking calling. And say, sir, odd to see you here. How are you doing?
In the deepest voice.
In my man voice. Man
In
voice.
in your man voice.
In my man voice.
And he drinks his shot down and glances over at you and looks a little surprised. Matthew?
Sir?
Matt Ludlow, what are you doing out this way?
Well, I heard that there was people coming for gold, and I thought that they could use my healing skills, so I came out here too. Well, I needed a better life after all the war.
Well, that's part of the reason why I came out here as well. You remember my sister? And he takes a step back from the bar, and behind him is a younger female, probably in her late teens, early 20s. You remember Sarah?
Ma'am. And I nod.
Yep. And as you recall, William made it a point to inform all of the young doctors or young medics working under him during the war that she was of ModernAGE.
Oh.
Called it.
Well, I do. It's nice to see you again, miss.
She gives you a nod and the faintest of smiles.
Let me introduce you to my friends. This is Journey. And Collie, she's helping me. She's apprenticing me with my doctoring. This is...
She's helping.
She's helping. This is the preacher.
Ma'am.
Did I mention Journey?
Wow! The unsubtlety!
Who is shirtless, I believe.
Oh, sorry. I mentioned him first. They've been companions with me on the farm up north, where we were working for a bit. Unfortunately, the owners of that farm came to an untimely demise, and so we're down here trying to get our shit together or figure out what we're gonna do. Dimension Journey.
Molly has never stolen from anybody alive. And if you're dead, it's not your property anymore.
That's fair. you ain't fucking taking it with you.
Exactly.
Did I mention Journey?
At the point of her mentioning me for like the 4th time,
Yeah, right?
I actually pay attention. I'm like, could we buy you two a drink or something?
I mean, you do have the money, so it could be a dual, multi-purpose prodding.
Multi-purpose prodding.
He, William, Nas' Journey said, I'd be very appreciative of a drink. Thank you.
Step over, kind of away from the bar, and order drinks for all of us.
Take that. Kali will sort of whisper, because I imagine Kali is sort of like, like one step behind Matt, showing deference. He'll just sort of whisper up into her, "You are not very subtle about that." That was Russian. God damn it.
Don't you?
The other time was not. That one did slip there.
I'll try to tell him
Oh,
that my
no.
work came first, and he just didn't listen to me in the army, so...
But you seem like such an eligible bachelor. I'm not gonna find a happy medium tonight.
Now,
No.
now here's my question. Does anybody else in the group just wonder at all about Matt?
I mean,
he,
can I roll to see if Journey does? Because I think Journey might. But
so Matt is a pretty slight build guy.
yeah,
Very, very like bean Polish as far as men go. Probably, yeah.
Maybe he's just a skinny dude. Stop body shaming.
no, it's not a body shaming thing. I think Journey would notice more that y'all are
Because I think-
always together.
I also think that you spent almost a month together because you were on the farm for a while before the attack happened.
Oh no,
And you
it's
were there for
perfectly
2
reasonable.
weeks.
Yeah.
You were there for 2 weeks while everybody was recouping. At some point, it doesn't matter how good you are at deception. There's going to be minor slips.
That I would
They're
disagree with if you're really good.
Well, they're gonna notice that Matt doesn't bathe with the other guys.
Yeah, it'll be the
They
little
bathe.
stuff that adds
Oh,
up.
yeah, because I was like, that's fair. Like, the person
No, I'm not saying
role-playing
that they would not be
doesn't do
suspicious.
well with
I just disagree with the fact that if you're really good at deception, you will eventually slip up.
Periods.
That's what I disagree with.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
fair. But
I
I think they
can't
would notice.
romance
I think
in
they
general.
might notice that
Oh, yeah,
Kali
no.
and Matt go to bathe together, and not if they're not assuming they're shipping it, then
I mean, if they're going to bathe together, that would imply a relationship, and
Yep.
Kali would run with that. So, I don't know. Kali will help cover Matt's story, is what I will
Okay.
say.
I don't know that we went and bathed
Okay.
together with the exception of when we were both covered in horse parts.
okay.
And then
so,
necessarily we didn't they don't know if we got undressed or not. Because we probably had to wash our clothes because our clothes were also probably covered in
Whatever.
horse parts.
It's perfectly reasonable that they are suspicious.
Yes.
We all agree on that.
Okay.
But the suspicion might be more of what's your relationship versus who
Versus
Matt
what's
really
Matt's
is.
gender.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It'd be more of what the relationship between Kali and Matt are.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave that to the players. Do you think your character is intelligent enough to think maybe there's something with Matt, or that Kali and Matt are shagging? It's up to y'all.
Matt is just an odd duck, and he's shagging Kali.
Okay,
Preacher's
fair.
Preacher's alcohol-soaked brain is suspicious, but at the same time, he knows he drinks a lot, and it is probably just messing with his perception.
Okay.
I will say how much booze you actually have left, because you're running pretty empty before we were there for 3
Yeah.
weeks. So I don't actually think you're drunk right now.
No, you're probably pretty sober.
Definitely sober. Right
Or I
now.
literally just brought him a drink.
Is
so.
he sober or is he having seizures?
I mean,
and
right now,
withdrawals?
but
At
this is in a
point,
number of weeks.
Well, it's been 2 weeks. And he's probably been pretty dry for at least one of those weeks.
Yeah.
That's true.
So probably the worst of it has passed.
Yeah.
He might have a little shake here and there. So maybe don't give him a gun to shoot.
Whoops.
Just gonna throw
Or at
that
least
out
don't
there.
stand in front of him while he's shooting it.
Or that. Okay.
But yeah, Journey
So-
wouldn't
so we're
care,
just-
so
So
it
you
wouldn't
guys just
matter.
think that Matt's maybe a little off,
Yeah,
or maybe a little more private. Maybe he likes his privacy.
yeah.
And Kali and Matt are a thing.
Sure.
Maybe.
It wouldn't bother Journey if it was, so it would be like, sure, whatever.
Okay.
A white man with a black mistress, that never happened during this time period. Never, ever happened.
Well, my
Not
freaking
one.
daddy's a French dude that walked up and just bounced or something, so, I mean...
Quite vigorously, apparently.
Alright, so
Thanks.
Journey walks up
You're welcome.
With shots equivalent to the number of people. You buying one for Sarah too?
Yeah, what?
Okay. So shots equivalent to the number of people. As you're getting the shots, Otis leans over the counter and says, "So I see your back." And that is not fucking German.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not Otis.
Otto.
Otto. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, that's
Damn
why
you,
the accent
Otis.
changed. It's Otis's day today. Otto has the day off.
I'm German. Yes.
You are the worst, German. You're British.
Otto leans forward and says very quietly, "You left before your paid time in the room was complete. I want to say you paid for 3 days, right?
We paid for
Yeah. I paid
Or
for 3
Journey
days.
Oh.
paid for 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
So you still have 2 days and
Oh, really?
yeah, and he goes, he takes a moment and, what is the ledger? And he goes and rifles around under his bar for a second and pulls out a ledger book that you remember putting your name in.
Mm-hmm.
Because you checked into a hotel. And he goes, yeah, you paid for 3 days, and you only stayed the one night, and I'm an honest businessman, and you won't get the same room, but there is a room available. Should you require the use of one tonight?
I might. Thank you kindly.
And your companion there, the one, and he points to the collar
Preacher.
because he showed up dressed in his full thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also paid for numerous days.
Okay.
I don't know where you shows up and said there's a female companion. I don't know where this companion is. She's not traveling with you in particular. That was not.
No,
I
we'll just have Kali with us.
No, I lean over to Otto.
You're not there. I'm
Oh.
gonna say because William. I wanted to say that William and the rest of the group, you guys kind of went to go sit at one of the larger tables,
Okay.
so you could like catch up. and Journey stopped to get some drinks for everybody.
Oh, okay.
There's only Kali with us. That's the only girl.
Nine. I don't recall her checking in and getting a room. I believe she stayed with the other female companion. That perhaps was never really a companion.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll tell Preacher that he's good. And then I guess everybody else will, maybe we can double up. Is that allowed? Or I guess we can get rooms.
It's fine. And he pours out your drinks and
Yep.
hands them off to you and thanks you for letting Preacher know.
Yep. I give him a tip. I'm like, thank you, Otto. You're a good man.
Doctor?
I grab the drinks and go back to the table. I think Journey will just think on that for a minute.
Okay. That's why I wanted that conversation about do you suspect, because that was gonna happen. Otto was always gonna be like, hey, you guys paid for X number of days, you didn't stay, and he's not a cheat, so.
Yeah.
So Matt knows that Matt paid for a week. Matt knows that we only stayed 1 day.
Well, Matilda paid for a week.
Right. Right. They don't know that.
So when I go back to the table, I'll let.
As a matter of fact,
your sleep.
Otto's a little concerned because Matilda went up to her room, and dis-a-fucking-peered.
Yes. Which I was gonna deal with in a minute once she came back.
Where's Kali sitting at in relation to Journey?
So you guys probably picked the larger table in the corner where the gambling was happening before, so to accommodate everybody sitting there, because all the other tables in the bar are a little bit smaller for like maybe 2-3 people tops, sitting kind of closely together. William probably would have sat with his back to the wall, with his sister sitting next to him on his right-hand side.
And Kali would be next to...
I'm gonna say Matt's probably sitting on William's left-hand side, just because they know each other.
So Kali would be on Matt's right.
Oh, we have new things in the...
No, you'd be on my left-hand side. Because William would be on my right if I was sitting on William's left-hand side.
Oh, right. Yes, sorry. You were correct. I would be on your left-hand side.
Table here. We got William, Sarah,
Oh.
Matt, Kali. Preacher, where would you be at?
You want to sit next to the lady you do or don't know?
After finishing his drink, actually, he is going to go to the local laundry and is going to be picking up a bullet reloading machine and gunpowder and flux.
So you're going to go to the general store.
And
Alright.
pick up some of that stuff.
Okay.
And then make my way back. He would be sitting actually up at the bar.
Okay. So where would Journey be in this?
So I will bring the drinks. I will stop if Preacher's there. I will give him a drink. Bring the rest of them to the table. And then
if Preacher's going to buy this stuff, he's not there.
Oh, he's not there yet. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll bring the drinks back to the table and I'll sit next to Kali. And I'll wait for them to start some conversation with
Okay.
the lieutenant people or whatever.
Yeah, the
And
team
I
is
kind
really
of
big, but it's not that big.
yeah.
Here,
I try
let's
to
make
like under my breath be like, Kali, Otto said you came in with another companion?
I was here with you all. I have no idea what he is talking about.
And now that I remember it, I do remember a lady on the train. And
Can I
seeing you
overhear
with
them?
her later.
Can I overhear them?
I don't know.
yeah,
I'm talking kind of low, but we're at the same table, so.
Yeah, same table, and you're right next to Kali, so.
Oh, you're talking about my niece Matilda. She agreed to pick up Collie because Collie I was looking for somebody to assist me once I got here, so she found Collie for me and got me the room, and then she left. She's real quiet, that one. You wouldn't even know she left. In fact, let me go talk to Otto right now and see how long she paid for that room.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had family here, but that's awesome. Yeah.
She was just passing through. Her family has some fur trading stuff that they do. I don't know. It's my uncle. They were kind of weird ones.
Bird trading?
Have you ever mentioned your niece Matilda during your time in the military?
I don't know that I would have. I don't know that there would have been a reason to be fair.
Okay. William's gonna speak up then.
Okay.
Well, Matt, I didn't know you had a sibling to have a niece or nephew.
Well, they left and came west to do some fur trading when the war broke out and attempts to not be part of it. So it's always been a sore spot. I tend not to talk about it. But she was nice enough to help me out, and I can't blame her for the sins of her father.
Well, I guess I can understand that. What area are they in? I'd like to, if I pass through the area, I'd like to stop in and maybe say hello and see if they need a doctor.
Let me look at what this was called at that time.
Collie's got a very good poker face, but she's just kind of sitting there just like, how fast is this lie gonna fail? Like, she's kind of amused, like, oh yeah, no, please go ahead and dig this grave. I'm just waiting to see.
Because, I myself have been in the area to head up to Fort Collins and, take on a role as a private physician there after getting out of the military, after the war.
I swear to God, I will beat you to death.
And
Don't lie to that dog.
I know. He's been beaten to death so many times.
and I'm hoping that I can find a nice young officer to marry Sarah off to. Look at your face like, oh God, deer in the headlight look.
I'm trying to figure out what Pueblo was part of during this time, and I can't, find it right now because I can't spell Pueblo for the fucking life of me.
It's called Old Pueblo.
Pueblo.
It's quite a bit south too, so.
It's south. I was trying to go for southwest Colorado.
I don't remember, but there was a fort down there of some sort.
Yeah, there's La Junta. We'll just say Pueblo. It's fine. I think it's probably Pueblo. It probably hasn't changed since then. He's down a little southwest of Pueblo. He's got a little ranch down there. I'm not quite sure what he does. Because I don't think the fur's too good down there, but I think he's trying real hard.
Because I'm a fur trader, would I know?
Being that you are not from Colorado,
yeah, I'm not from Colorado.
Or have not or have not been in Colorado very long, you wouldn't know that region.
I have a better way to look this up. So watch county. No, that's not it.
Well, if I ever make it down that way, I'll make sure to stop in and ask if there's any Ludlows around.
Sounds good. I'll send note that you might be heading that way at some point. If you excuse me, I'll be right back. And I take my drink and I drink it real fast, and then I go to Otto.
Okay.
Collie will follow.
Once Matt gets up and hightails it out of here, William's gonna turn to Journey.
Yes, escape.
And lean in as far as it can at the table to not be overheard and say, Is Matt seeing? Is Matt and the assistant, are they?
Can't be sure. I mean, she is helpful, so.
Cause Matt was a very talented medic, and I saw a bright future in him, and I was certainly hoping that he might show some interest in Sarah.
Can't he just be
something
gay?
you should? He could, but you still have the same problem.
I know. What's the problem?
Maybe that's something you should pursue with him. Because I think she's just an assistant. I mean, then we would know for sure.
Oh, man.
We all did get hired on together, and he hired on as her being, his assistant for whatever he does in that with the medicine.
With the medicine and the stuff.
Medicine things.
He cuts off people's foots!
And of course, Sarah's sitting here next to you and just totally oblivious to. He's like, she's just ignoring everything. She's like,
Well, aren't you just precious?
yeah, she
But
she's like whatever.
mhm. But yeah, Journey would totally be like, yeah, that's something you should probably take up.
He gives you a nod and drinks his drink. Now you're gonna go see Otto?
Yes, I'm looking up a word, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
Apparently.
What word is this?
Niece.
In what language?
German.
Oh dear God.
I'm gonna talk to you. in
Google
German.
Translate.
No,
Yeah.
well, I guess so. I mean, I should know what the word is. I just don't know the. It's probably because I can't spell it. Damn.
I wish I could see this cat under me.
Gucci.
Oh,
Come on, bratwurst isn't that hard to say.
wow.
So I go up to Otto. Hello?
Ja.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
Good.
Ja, is
The Pennsylvania Dutch, ein bisschen Deutsch.
I fucking hate you right now.
I know. It's payback right now.
Do you speak
This is what's
the
happening.
Deutsch? You speak the Deutsch, yeah?
Oh my gosh, just pretend in German
Yes.
at the bottom of the screen and speak in English.
You speak in the Dutch.
You speak
Subtitle
you speak
this stuff.
you speak the German, yeah?
Speak in the Dutch. She sounded like a
Sprechen-
Italian person. It's funny.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Sprechen Sie
Ja.
Deutsch. So, you met Collie. Collie was here with my
Collie is
sister.
behind you.
Yeah, I know. I'm pointing to you.
But you're speaking in German, so... Yeah, you were speaking in German?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're actually speaking the subtitles.
I'm speaking subtitles.
Is he...
Broken German.
Broken German. Yeah, that's right, because it's broken Pennsylvania Dutch.
It's Pennsylvania Dutch, which is a combination of high and middle, and it's weird. So,
and he
but
looks
it's
at
like
you a little weird because you are speaking in
like
many
Germish.
different... Yeah, like Germish, and he's like straight up a German immigrant.
Yeah, it's High Deutsch and Middle Deutsch and then
Wait.
English.
It's High Deutsch.
If I was trying to pick up on the strings of this conversation, could I technically do like a cryptology thing? If it's a mix of languages, would that count as sort of a code?
No, because you don't actually know German.
It's High Deutsch.
You might be able to figure out some English.
It'd be
Yeah,
like,
that's what I said. Like not the exact phrasing, but like the intent of it.
Oh, I mean, you can. I mean, I don't know, because that'd be like trying to pick up the intent of somebody speaking Portuguese, Spanish, proper Spain Spanish, and then like Mexican Spanish all together.
Yeah, you could pick up their intent and see how much their hands are moving.
Like obviously, if he points to college, he's like, okay, I'm being mentioned in whatever conversation this is.
Okay, yeah, I mean, and then your name, Matt would just say Collie.
Yeah, no, I know. It's fine.
Yeah, so
Keep subtitling.
It's
Whatever.
German English. It's like both together. So my niece, she picked up my assistant from the train station and got a room for me. I think she might have sent in as Matilda. Do you happen to have that in your ledger?
Yeah, let me go check. And he rifles under his bar again and pulls out his ledger and yeah, I have a Matilda. She paid for fünf days.
There we go. We did
Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf.
Excellent. Do you remember Collie? Did you see her when she came with Matilda? She's also very quiet. She might not have. They're both such quiet.
Yeah, but she didn't actually come with Matilda. She
Oh, she probably met her here.
Yeah.
Since the train station is just down the way. I had sent word earlier, so but I wanted to make sure that my assistant had some place to stay, so I had Matilda come and do that for me. Is there any way, how should I transfer the room over to?
That's a lot of German that you might not know the words for.
Well, that's why I'm trying to it's
like a full
German.
Conversation.
It's German English. It's like yeah. I can do Spanish, German, English. It's really fun.
He takes a moment and so you know the name. So yeah, you can transfer over, yeah.
Thank you so much. And what fucking money do I have?
So you have 4 days of rooms to be used.
I do, but I want to give him a tip of some sort if I had money.
Of some sort, huh? What?
I'm speaking German forever.
Well, that was the player. That wasn't Matt.
I don't think I transferred how much money I had.
I think you had like $7 at the start of the game.
Plus,
But
Cully
you
has
found
$25.
Yeah, right.
Cully has $25.
Holly doesn't know German, as we've established.
Also, Collie can't help.
I will say because she's not conversational in German, and because it's Pennsylvania Dutch, it's a combination of different dialects of German.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like somebody from like Cajun country, Louisiana, trying to talk to a hoity-toity person from New York. They're not gonna fucking understand each other.
Yeah.
So
It's not
so
even whatever.
Matt is probably about 25% of his words are English.
675. I have 675. I fucking found it. Bam. Alright.
So you probably caught the gist of Matilda, transfer room, blah 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 blah.
So, and then I tell Otto, thank you very much, and then I buy another drink and give him a quarter tip.
Okay. Duncan?
That still doesn't. Never mind.
Can you tell me which room it was, by the way?
Oh, the room is currently occupied.
Oh.
So you get a different room.
Oh, that's fine.
I believe room
Do you have the number that one?
6.
Dankeschön.
That's 6?
It is.
Aha! My Swedish paid off! Suck it, nerds!
Dankeschön, just. And I like, come on. I made sure that we got our room situated. Let's go back over there to the hussy and my boss.
Did you just say the
Otto
hussy?
says
No! What did she do?
Wait, do you say that? Oh,
Oh, wait, or do you mean Journey?
Oh, I
They're
just don't
both
know
bad.
the girl.
Do you
Let's
say
go back to
our?
them.
Do you say our room out loud?
Well, I'm talking
I mean,
about
they're
Holly,
at the bar, so you wouldn't hear that.
yeah.
Yeah, you're
And we already
about 20 feet away from the
established-
bar.
No, Otto would though.
Well, yeah, but we
Otto
established
would-
that we got the thing.
And
Preacher.
actually, Preacher's at the bar.
Yep, I will have returned at this point, I imagine.
Yeah,
I am now
Yeah.
room
he would have. Preacher would be saddled up to the bar right now, and Matt says, "Let's go to our room."
Uh,
She.
continues to drink.
All right,
Our
all
room
right.
in the middle of the inn.
Um,
Our room.
So for all the things you wanted to get, gunpowder. I don't know. Did you want to get casings at all, or were you going to reuse any casings that you had?
I would say we would probably be reloading casings we had.
Okay. Okay. So you got some gunpowder, primers, a mold to fit the caliber of your revolver. You probably had the wherewithal to pick up a mold that would allow for a musket ball for Matt's giant fucking black powder musket.
Yeah.
And for your repeater, your 22.
Okay.
So, with all of that, and then the crimping tool to make sure everything's nice and snug, it probably comes to about, because this shit's not cheap, about $3.
That is literally all the money I have left.
Means you're not drinking. Because that stuff is not cheap, and
There will be
lot
a
of that-
drink at the table.
Oh yeah, there'd be one shot at the table for you.
But that I am nursing.
So when you saddle up to the bar and order your drink and you reach in your pocket, you're like, fuck. And you overhear Matt saying, "Let's go to our room," and then realize that there is a shot waiting for you over at the table that they were occupying when you left.
And I dash to the table like a maniac.
Okay. So Matt and Kali, were you guys gonna go back to the table?
Well, okay, sorry. I think we were, but M's not back yet.
I know.
And I did
I know,
want
hence
to,
the gray screen.
and I did want to whisper, to Matt a little bit before we got to the table. But again, M's not
Okay,
here, so
okay.
I will just twiddle the thumbs.
You know what? We'll wait, and we'll let everybody know about the giveaway! With all the cool shit that you can win, including a dice vault made by our very own Cal Peeler, aka Chris, aka Preacher. It has been oiled, and it is baby's butt smooth. I shit you not. That is not included in the giveaway unless Emily wants to give it away.
No, it's fine.
As she clutches it to her bosom.
Well, nobody can have it. I love it.
Yes, let's all talk about Chris's wood.
Okay, you have it now. You can't be angry. I'm not angry, am I? I got wood in my hand. How could I possibly be angry?
You have it now.
That's what she said?
Your number's just painted.
That is what she said.
What you see?
Now it's Mother Pearl Inlay.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
I love it.
Mine are
They're
just
all so
painted
pretty.
with glow-in-the-dark paint.
That's fancy too.
Also, her wood is a little bigger.
No.
I do have girthier wood.
You do.
Sorry, March Hare. I didn't mean to throw my D20 at you.
Yes, you did, you monster!
So as I was asking, Matt and Collie are going back to the table, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So Collie wanted to have a little whisper with you before you got back to the table.
Yes.
Okay, yes. What is our whisper?
Okay, so as we're walking back to the table, Colin will be just like, you know, perhaps in the future we should make sure to get our stories.
Accent's correct?
Our stories straight.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Well,
Got it?
As well as our accents.
Eat
can't
a
laugh at
duck
you.
ass. Fuck you.
Very specific.
I prefer duck breast, thank you.
That's why I'm giving you the ass.
She's Scottish now, yes. Yeah, I know. I didn't expect him to be there. Also, I forgot that I had checked in as Matilda.
Honey, you forgot. That is not very smart of you.
Well, I had planned to go back and check out as Matilda, but we never got that chance.
You know, keeping your cover is taking far more of my skill than I expected. I suppose I should be happy for the exercise. And I'm just going to give up and do whatever the fuck comes out of my mouth. Fuck it. If it is an accent, it is Coley. Fuck it all.
I was like, is that at me? Well, to be fair, I'm not the one that went through my shit.
To be fair, I'm not the one who doesn't know how to lock a room properly.
I let you in my room
Ooh.
as a favor.
It was a favor. Trust me, if I was not doing you this favor, you would have been discovered far before this.
Would you both please make a perception check for me?
Sure thing. Kinda guess the captain's looking over. Just straight perception, or could I add seeing onto this?
Oh, there we go.
You can't seeing.
Okay. And this time I will check the box. Ha ha.
Check the box. Do it.
Aha.
Do it.
It's
Check the
15.
box. It's a 15. Yeah. William is absolutely kind of watching you two have this semi-heated yet hushed conversation.
Oh, I
After
also...
the last few comments that were made, it's pretty obvious it's a little heated.
Sure, no, that's fine. And so, like, realizing that college, you know, kind of got one more sentence. Also, you should probably make peace with the fact that they think we are sleeping together. Figure out how you feel about that. I do.
Matt's like, God damn it!
That's Emily. Emily is like, God damn it, I don't do that romantic stuff. I don't know how to deal with
But
it.
that's the thing. It's not a
That's
romance.
okay. It's not. But everybody thinks it is.
Yeah, and I don't know how to deal with it.
That's fine. That's fine because you're not actually having a romance.
We're not. That's makes perfect.
And you legit don't know how to deal with it. So that's great.
But from the outside looking in, you two have spent a lot of time together.
Yeah. People, let me tell you about my best.
I just go, ugh. Hi.
Now, who's gonna sit down next to William?
Not Collie.
Yeah.
Because Collie walks away first. She's like, nope.
Whoop.
Where is Collie gonna sit? Because I'm assuming Journey didn't move, so you still got William over there.
Collie will still sit next to because honestly, in Collie's opinion, I'm like, this cover story works the best. So she's fine with it. She's just one about like, look, I know you might be awkward about it, but you got to figure it the fuck out. I'm gonna play the best hand we got.
Preacher going after his little drink right there.
Yeah. And to be clear, Collie does not act, affectionate or anything. Just does what she typically does.
So is Collie gonna sit next to Journey, or is Collie gonna sit somewhere else?
I mean, she still wants to sit next to Matt, so she has to sit next to Journey.
Well, I mean, there's room to saddle up somewhere else. You can sit between Preacher and Sarah. You can sit between Preacher and Journey.
I know. Well, that's what No, she'd still sit next to Matt, and Matt's got to sit next to William. So there we go.
No, Matt can sit between Sarah and Preacher, or Matt can sit between Preacher and Journey, depending on where you sit.
That's blood color.
But Matt's sitting first. Because Collie always walks behind Matt, so Matt will have that.
I would obviously sit next to...
Okay, sit back to where you were.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure.
There would be no reason for me not to.
Sort of puzzle.
Do what?
Who's on first?
What's on second? We'll go over there. Then we could go over here. And we could go around in a circle.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, problems.
You should not let us draw.
We do. I don't care if you draw.
No,
I wish you could just Control Z. That would make it better. So I could just undo it.
I don't love you anymore would imply there was love in the first place.
You can highlight everything and then just delete it because you can't delete mine.
Oh yeah.
All right. So when Matt returns and sits down, William is going to lean over a little bit and quietly say, "I couldn't help but notice the heated conversation between yourself and your assistant."
Try to get good help nowadays.
So I was asking.
Prefer not to talk about my personal life.
I was asking your friend here, Journey, whether you and your assistant were maybe a little more than professional colleagues.
I appreciate the sentiment. I prefer not to discuss personal matters in such large amounts of company. There's a lot of people.
Perhaps you'd like to join Sarah and myself for dinner this evening.
Yes, I pulled those lines by yourself.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh look! An awkward dinner in another game!
And it's not my fault.
It can always be like, where...
Hold on.
I don't gotta show up.
I
said I don't gotta show up.
Yeah, William says, and well then I will see you at 8 tonight. Yes.
Much better.
Sure.
Sorry, what was the last thing said?
That William will see Matt at 8.
I don't want anyone's hand in marriage. Fuck off, all of you. Shoot. Okay.
So that's done. What's everybody gonna do? So, preacher, you have been informed that you still have a couple days, and he gives you another room number. Actually, I think you get your same room back.
Okay.
Whatever that was.
Your room was. Well, please, I can tell you what your room was.
It was 4.
Jesus Christ. I mean, look it up.
Your room. Preacher was 4. We were originally 6, so we're still 6. And Journey was 2.
He doesn't remember. It's been a fucking month. And apparently he didn't write in the fucking ledger.
That's true.
I didn't write shit down. I wrote down a goddamn butt ton of names.
I wrote things down. The one day I didn't write things down is just a bunch of words, and I don't know what they mean because it was like 3 weeks in between play. I was like,
I know.
what these words mean.
So you guys sit with William. He buys the next round. And after that round, he and Sarah get up and let you know that they're going to rest for the afternoon, since there's nothing else to do in this one horse town. Because they got an early train to catch and a dinner to have. So what is everybody going to do?
Gonna run away forever.
Oh.
Kali will look over to Matt, and sort of like leaning over more quietly. Do you want to get? Would you like to get settled into the room? That's what it is.
It's fine.
Before your dinner. Even quieter, the answer is yes.
You know, I'm gonna go for a walk. So I'll see you all in a little bit. I assume you can get our stuff situated. And I go away. Walk away.
All right.
Kali's gonna
Where-
mentally roll her eyes.
Where is Matt walking to?
Just not near anybody else. We're just gonna
That
wander
doesn't
around.
help me. Are you leaving the bar?
Yes, I am leaving the bar. I'm going to walk around the streets.
Okay. So as you're walking around the streets, you notice that there are several tents to the north and east of Wagner's, and of course there is the law building that you were in. Wait, you didn't. Wait, who reported? It was Kali and Tallulah.
Yes. Yep.
So you walk by a large brick building to the north and west of Wagner's. It's very obvious it's probably an official type building because it is made of brick. And there are some bars in some of the windows. And there is currently a church being built directly north. They have the bell tower going up, whatnot. And there is that whack job preacher,
Can't remember his name, but I have it written down.
Luther Nelson, is outside preaching his crazy end of times, apocalyptic, repent, colors are bad. Speak. So where is there anywhere in particular that you're going to walk near, or just literally walk around?
I'm just literally walking around.
Okay.
I'm trying to be away from everybody else.
Okay. Because you're just gonna randomly walk around. When you're in the tent area, there is a woman sitting outside one of the tents. She has a very tight-fitted, like, bodice, and, like, most of her breasts are hanging out. She calls out, "Well, hello there! Are you looking for a good time, sir?"
Not at the moment, thank you, ma'am. Just looking for some time to clear my head.
Well, ain't nothing better to clear your head than a little roll in the hay, right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Welcome to the Old West.
Well, it does clear your head, just not the one she's trying to clear.
Not what I was going for, but okay. Shoot his face off with your musket. I'm allergic to hay, sorry. So you walk around to clear your head, just kind of like randomly walk around. Okay. What's the rest of everybody doing?
Well, since Matt left me with a case that I cannot carry upstairs by myself.
If you ask me nicely, I will help you.
I was actually going to say I was going to enlist Preacher since he's not too drunk.
Not yet.
Wow. Nobody loves me at all.
No, I was honestly going to ask Preacher anyway. Also, you're starting to get nosy. I don't have time for that right now. Preacher doesn't ask questions. I said you're starting to get. I never said Coley wasn't.
Preacher is only 2 shots in, so he's pretty sober at the moment.
Yep.
So yeah, he would definitely give Collie a hand holding that stuff up the stairs.
Awesome.
Alrighty. So you guys get the items upstairs. A lot of the stuff you can't bring into the rooms just because of the sheer size of the whatnots.
Sure.
But I mean, you can leave it in the cart and park the cart along the side of the building, and for the most part, nobody's gonna fuck with it. For the most part.
Would Preacher still have his, if they even had at the time, like a military infantryman's like field book or something like that? That would have various notes and whatnot in it?
I don't know. I don't personally know that there was field books back then, but you may have kept a journal.
Okay.
Like as a marksman, you probably would have kept some sort of notes for your personal, like you would have made your own bullets.
Yeah.
And you would have kept notes on exactly measurements so that you're always firing the same weight, no matter what. So there wasn't any odd calculations having to go into that.
Yeah. After I helped Collie bring that stuff upstairs, when I would retire to my room. But I would be digging through my journal trying to find my notes on that subject.
Okay. We will say, because it's a journal you would have kept regardless because of your background and whatnot, you're not going to have to make a roll for it. However, when you actually do start making the items, we'll make you roll.
Yep.
Roll for it, and I'll have to determine how difficult that's going to be and look at like the target number things, which we'll figure out. And it's probably going to be a tinkering check.
Okay.
Hold on. That's fixing. There's a crafting under dexterity. Okay.
Okay.
We will use that to determine the stuffs. We'll say you spend the evening Because by now it's pretty early evening. It's before dinner time.
Yeah.
So it's probably like 2-3 in the afternoon at this point in time. So you spend the better part of the early afternoon, early evening, going through your notes to find your process for making ammunition. Because you would have probably, as a marksman, you probably would have also kept a lot of notes about wind conditions and all of that shit. So you're doing that. What's Kali doing after the stuff is up in the room?
After the stuff is up in the room, and you said there was a locking mechanism in the room?
Yeah, it's a slide bar.
Okay, alright. But we're not going to do it. So Kali will make sure everything's all settled, and then sort of exit the room, and she's going to actually go... Did I see which way that William and his sister went?
Yeah, because the doors, it's an open railing for the upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, you would've saw a room they went in.
Okay. Oh, they're also staying in here.
Mm-hmm. It's the only inn in town.
Oh, that's right, yeah. It's because I wasn't sure if they had, like, some separate tents or something that they were staying.
There are separate tents, but those are not part of the inn.
Okay, fair enough. So I do know which room they're staying in.
Yes.
Okay. Could I attempt to listen? Okay, is there anybody else in this hallway?
No, but you are visible from the downstairs.
Then never mind. I will not attempt to do that. In that case, I'll actually go out to the wagon. That's what I would do.
Alright, what's the journey gonna do?
What time of day is it?
It's like mid-afternoon-ish.
Okay. Sensing me might travel, I might go see a man about a horse. Just to see how much they are, because I really know.
Alright,
yeah.
you... Go ahead.
No, I go do that, and then...
Okay.
I don't think you have anything else. Sorry, bye.
You make your way out of Wagner's and north toward the livery. Make a perception check. You don't have seeing, so it's just a straight perception check.
Yeah. Oh.
12? It's not too hard. It's not too difficult. You notice Matt just kind of wandering around town. It's not a very big town.
Okay.
Not a big town at all.
Does he look particularly upset?
I don't know. How's Matt look?
Just in thought. Not upset, just
Pensive.
trying to, figure out what to do.
I let him wander. I take note, and then I continue.
Okay. So you make your way a little bit north, past some tents, by the livery. There's a barn, and there's a corral out to the side. As you walk up, there's a couple gentlemen standing outside, and one walks up and says, "Hey, what can we do for you?"
Hi, I'm looking to purchase a horse possibly, but I don't know how much they are.
Well,
something that can carry me.
Something that can carry you?
Mhm.
Oh, you're looking at about $250.
Okay.
Yeah, horses were the most expensive thing.
Okay. We should go back to that ranch and get all of the horses.
Only reason Kali didn't take was because she probably couldn't ride it.
Yeah, horses are extremely expensive. That's why they killed horse thieves.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll tell the man thank you, and then I'll start trying to think about how I'm gonna get $250 to get a freaking horse.
Have you rode a mule, Otis? Do you know how frustrating riding a mule
Do you say anything to him? Do you say anything to him as you leave, or no?
No, I thank him for his time, and I'm like, well, okay. Guess I need to start working on
Well,
$250.
now, hold up here now. You seem like a capable sort.
Um, yeah, for most
And
things.
and given your heritage,
I nod as a like a go on.
maybe we could work out some sort of agreement. I'm always looking for fresh horse
Breakers?
bodies and fresh horses.
Okay.
And there are some wild mustangs up in the mountainous areas here. I have no idea if this is accurate for Colorado, but
Yeah,
they're in-
possibly.
they were in fucking Nevada, so why not?
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of wild horses, yeah.
There's some wild, and your heritage makes you possibly capable of say wrangling some fresh horses and breaking them.
I've never done that before, but I mean, I work with animals in general, and I hunt them, so I'm pretty sure I could probably track them down.
Okay. Well,
So,
we got myself and got some names here. Really, I don't have any more male names.
Cleophas.
Cletus.
Cletus.
Myself and Cletus are gonna get a couple of our friends together and get a band. We're gonna get a band together and go up and see if we can't wrangle some more horses.
Okay. Well, if you're already going up there, I'll be glad to give you a hand.
You wouldn't happen to know anybody else who'd be willing to put some work into helping us get some fresh horses and
That was my next question. Be like, how many more hands do you need?
It's a pretty big herd, so we could probably use about 4 or 5.
I have a crew I've been running with. I'm sure they'd probably be willing to help out.
I've got a posse.
Posse.
Well, with the 2 extras, technically, we kind of do.
Oh yeah, where did we throw them? Are they-
I think they're still with us.
They're totally chilling out at Wagner's.
Alright, that's fine.
They probably took up table with Jack.
Here's
Old
the
man
drug,
talking about the gold.
yeah.
So when are y'all trying to do this?
We were planning on going up in a couple days.
Okay. Well, we're staying down in Otto's. So,
I mean, that's pretty much the only place you can stay in town if you don't live here.
right. So, we're just staying there till more permanent work comes along. So, just holler.
Alright. You are capable of a couple nights out roughing it. You and your, I'm sure you
Oh,
are,
yeah.
but your companions are okay with a couple nights roughing it while we wrangle
Yeah.
some horses.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Oh yeah, yeah. Kali's gonna love that.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she posed as a slave for years, so that actually she'd be used to.
I was like,
Not
she
my Actually.
All right. Well, you
Doesn't
you come
enjoy
back
it,
here
sure,
and
she
you come
could.
back here in like 3 days. Cletus and I will be here, and we'll be looking to head on out. It's a couple days journey out, and a couple days journey back. with a full day of trying to capture some fresh horse flesh.
Okay. And I hold out my hand. I'm like, name's Journey.
Yeah, Bill. And he
Okay.
shakes your hand.
The fact that he shakes my hand says a lot. So I go,
He
thanks.
Yeah, that's what I said. Heritage, because he wasn't sure.
Yeah,
Like,
he wasn't trying to be
you're
rude
one of
about
those
it.
Indian types.
Yeah. It's
'Cause you don't-
confusing.
Because you also have blonde hair.
Yeah. Blonde hair, green eyes, tan
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah,
It's confusing.
and you're walking around bare chested, so
I should probably do something about that.
yeah, clothing would be great. I'm assuming you've got like, and I don't want to sound
I do have clothes.
like I don't want to sound like no, but every time I think of Journey walking around, I'm thinking of like the old Western shows like the black and whites, like
Spaghetti
Tonto.
westerns.
Like like Tonto with the leather pants and the little loincloth outside the pants,
No, I would have on regular pants.
and then no shirt.
Yeah, I have on regular pants, regular boots, but
Yeah.
no shirt because it's fucking hot. But I will go remedy the no shirt thing.
Situation.
I will go. I'll bid him farewell, and
Alright.
I will go
Adieu.
find wherever the clothes, general store,
That's the general store.
general store,
Basically,
and
basically, it's the general. The general store is the mall,
yeah, okay,
and if they don't have it, they'll special order it.
okay. I go in the general store. I will look for one of those open vests, and
Alright.
I will look for the softest shirt I can find.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but they're all linen, and they're not like the super soft linen.
How do you get the super soft?
You'd
Not
be
here?
Very rich. You'd be very rich, and in New York.
Okay. Well, I'll find whatever
I mean, they're
feels
not.
texturally
they're-
feels the softest
They're not.
at the
They're
moment.
not highly uncomfortable. They're just.
Yeah.
They're just rough.
Yeah, so I would pick whichever one, like no matter what the style of it is, I would pick whichever one felt the softest at the time because of however it was sewn or whatever randomness.
They're all pretty much the same.
That sucks.
It's a general store. What do you want?
I'm literally hold on.
The vest is linen too.
No, the vest is, it's gonna be, oh shit, what is wool? Whatever the suit material was at the time.
Okay. So yes, I'll get a vest, and then I'll just I'll get whatever shirt. I'll just pick a shirt. Something loose.
This is. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Yes, that's exactly the vest I was talking about. That's
This
so
is
sad.
literally still the general store.
Where you live?
No, that's where I
Where
was.
do you
It's-
live?
That's Yapa.
No,
Oh,
That's in
There's-
between. That's Kremling, yeah.
there are a lot of, like, the smaller towns in the mountains still look like that today.
Yep.
oh, I
that's-
know. I was just joking.
Aspen, Vale, they all have little strips, like their downtown area all looks like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, Aspen and Vale are really bad choices because that's where, like, celebrities live. But, yeah, that's Kremling, which is
Yeah.
right outside of Steamboat. And because we were in Yapa, which is in between.
Yeah, all the
Yaku.
small towns in the mountains look like this.
Yeah, I know. I was
I
just
got
joking.
so many looks trying to pee this weekend. It was so much fun.
Trying to pee outside?
Nope, just going into the gas station to pee.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I suspect the small towns in Colorado are very Republican.
Yeah, and Jesse looks real Mexican, so that also doesn't help, even though he's German.
Yeah.
No. Oh, what was that last summer? Josh's family lives up in the Colorado mountains. All I know is you go to Denver and then you go north, up literally to the mountains. And the street they stay on, there is like not a name. Like the family name is the street.
Oh, those are my favorite streets.
Correct, Otis. Small town USA, there are no bodily functions at all.
Yeah, you don't fart. You don't do any of that.
Kremling is what South Park is, like the show South Park. It's what it's modeled after. No, I don't want to
Yay.
fly to Kremling. No one wants to
All right.
fucking fly to Kremling.
Okay, so all that is taken care of.
Yeah, how much
you
would
get
the
your-
shirt and the vest cost me?
60 cents total.
Okay.
So Journey gets clothing. Assuming he
Oh,
goes back
wait.
to.
One more thing. Is there anything unique in the store
You.
besides me? Like, is there candy or like something that you normally don't see?
Sure.
Something that would be like a
Yes.
treat.
Yeah, we'll say he has one of those glass jars that have the long, like, the candy cane looking candies.
Okay. How much is it?
Oh, it's technically a luxury item, 5 cents
Okay. That's
for
expensive.
one.
But I will buy
Well, hold on.
well, if it's hard to make, might be 5 cents.
Yeah, because it's a luxury item and it's difficult to come by.
I will buy 10 of them.
Wow, okay.
That's 50 cents.
You basically bought his whole stock.
Yep. Cool.
Alright, so once you have all your items purchased that you want, do you go back to Wagner's?
Yes, they do.
Alright. Is Matt still walking around at that point?
Do I see
You
Journey
probably
escapades?
caught glimpses of Journey at the delivery, and then saw him go back down and walk into the general store. And the town's not very big.
Yeah. Well, I see Journey go back, so I start to head back. to the
Okay.
hotel.
Is Collie downstairs?
Nope. Collar's in the wagon.
Preacher downstairs?
That's a good
I assume
question.
Preacher's still drinking at the bar.
Preacher's in his room studying.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he is.
Oh. Okay. Well, if I don't see anybody, then I would go up to my room.
Okay. Alright, so about the time Matt walks in, sees Journey close his door.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. So I head up to the room.
Okay. Is the door locked?
No.
Oh wait, no, because you're not in it.
I know. I'm not in it.
Alright, you walk in, there's nobody in there.
Alright. I close the door, realize that she's not in there, so I don't lock it. I look around for anything that would make noise.
The steamer trunk is up there.
I don't want to block the door, I just want to have it make noise if it opens.
Oh, there's a standard, like, table chair.
Okay. So I set it, not so it will block the door from opening, but so it will fall down if it gets pushed on. So that it will wake me up if I fall asleep.
Okay.
before Kali's back, and I lay down,
All right.
ignoring my previous plans.
All right. That's probably a good place to call it then.
Yay.
Yay!
I'll go to
So-
sleep and wake. Wait, I locked my door. I locked my door.
What are you so paranoid about?
Tanya? Just in general?
Oh, I was like, I'd have Kali rifling through my shit. I don't care anymore.
Besides, I've already rifled through you and Chris's. You're already sunk.
Have you ever gone through my stuff? Yeah, you have gone through my
Yeah, I
stuff?
have.
Aw. I feel so
She's
violated now.
She's
But you
gone
don't
through
know.
everybody's stuff. Literally everybody's stuff.
I don't have anything, so that's fine, whatever.
Including Anton's and Thomas's stuff.
Yep, went through their stuff too.
Yeah.
I don't take anything. I just want to know what you have.
That's fine. I don't care. Journey's not that uptight about much.
Then why lock your door?
Because Journey's also not stupid.
That's fair.
She is, Jimmy just doesn't trust me.
That too.
Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, all tabletop RPGs on my channel run for charity. If you'd like to donate to the charity of the month, you can scroll down to the panels below and click on the donate. It'll take you over to Tiltify. I will figure out what you can purchase for the ModernAGE system. It'll probably be like, stunt points that they can add to any stunts they get. And I don't know. And then there's the giveaway with the cool stuff included in that. You didn't get censored today. Well, fuck, we're going to have to work on that.
It's because Dan got censored enough for both of them.
Yeah, he took
Yeah,
up all
Dan-
of the censor.
Yeah, I did.
Dan Tier was censored quite a bit.
Oh, I wasn't
Poor
very
Dan
fast.
Tier.
Mostly because I can't spell.
Yep,
Chris beat me.
yep, yep. Yep. I'm back Sunday with some Ezla the Power Within. They will be doing some dungeon crawling.
Oh.
Twitch can't handle the pipe. Teehee.
Ah, well, now it's not blocked. There we go.
Well, it's because you allowed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair.
So I'm back Sunday with some Ezla Power Within. Alicia won't be joining us because she'll be doing things to help people in doing some volunteer work.
Yay, volunteer.
That is
Yay.
why she's really
We
tired
need
and
more
fucked up her
people
accent
like
more
you.
times than I can count tonight.
It's a real bad
Which-
night.
Which was super entertaining. Just so you're aware.
It's okay.
I'm so
Everybody
happy
else
you're
will be here.
entertained.
So, tell us who you are and where we can find you on the interwebs, Alicia.
Hey, I'm Energy9 on Twitch, where I attempt to live stream video games and curse. My internet's been really crappy, though, so in between all the volunteering, I probably won't have time this weekend. We'll see. I am already tired. Come on. I'm Energy98 on Twitter. You can follow me. Sometimes I put puns, sometimes I put palindromes, sometimes I just put whatever I want. Man. Oh, fuck, I don't know.
I broke her.
What? Why was the jack-o'-lantern sad on Halloween?
What? I missed that. You roboted a little bit.
Why was the jack-o'-lantern sad on Halloween?
Why was the jack-o'-lantern sad?
Because he felt empty inside.
Oh. That's too real.
Okay.
Ready for that now?
Yeah. I think you've earned sleep with that one.
Stick around for just a few minutes so you don't fuck up the cameras, please, Chris.
No, it's fine.
Chris.
Yeah. I am Calcular on Twitter and Instagram. If you go to Instagram, you can see pictures of the Bolivian
This
rosewood
wood.
trellis that I
Oh,
made
this wood.
last weekend.
All right, Emily.
I am mKitty on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram, which I need to try to use. I stream usually on
She forgot.
Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Now that BFA is out, I'm gonna just stream while I'm leveling. It's what it is. Yay!
Oh, you play?
Yeah.
I want to play. Is it too late to start?
Oh no.
I'm Jamisa. I am Southern Slumming Everywhere Online. That's it.
She's going to soon start World of Warcraft and be lost.
Yeah. I need to start.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week for some more of this shenanigans. And then the following week, on the last Friday of the month, we'll be drawing for that lovely giveaway. So get in on that action. Everybody is welcome to get on that action. Doesn't matter if you play in my games or not. Just an FYI for
Oh,
you
really?
folks playing. Yes.
I love the things.
I would feel bad if I won though.
Yeah, me too.
I wouldn't.
Because all I really,
Why?
because all I really want is the player's guide. Because mine died.
How'd yours die?
I was reading it on a sunny day in the car. It melted.
Oh, good job! Good job! How the
Oh.
fuck does it melt?
I set it in the window.
Thought it was gonna go.
I was reading it while we were running errands, and we went in somewhere longer than a little while, and it melted while it was sitting in. Because it was in the window, like in the
Right.
top, in the dashboard.
They're pretty cheap on Amazon now. I think like $32.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a note. They're supposed to be coming out with special edition ones, so I'm trying to wait
Ooh, okay.
for
Anyway.
those.
Chris Jones, does he have to post stuff? Sure. Anyway, see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your evening or early morning if you're across the pond. And we'll catch you later. Bye.
Here's some sleep.